It's the Brothers Grin. Today we got what is something men always want to tell women but never do. Let
Ooh,
me get right into this bad boy.
yeah.
The first one said, I'm reading the comments here. So the first one says, I had a friend with really bad breath who always complained about being single. I don't think anyone had it in them to tell her. That's cold blooded.
Somebody should have told her.
So, I mean, there's a comment, bro. The comment says, you should tell her. But I mean, you never know though. Just to touch real quick on this, between dead tooth, halitosis, and or bad oral hygiene in general, how you roll around like that. We got go to the dentist, man, get a deep clean, shit,
You know how
something.
people are.
But
Some people freak out about the dentist, but there's
but yeah,
we got a lot of people out
that
there that are just crazy anyway. So
but that would
they don't
definitely
want to
be a
go to the
mood killer if a
dentist.
girl rolled up like, "How you doing? How you doing?" Like,
Oof.
ooh,
I was doing better before
you
you
know.
got here. Stanky.
Yeah, man, that's a rough one, man. Always something, whatever. I told you. I think we touched on
Yeah,
the videos.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you ever want to smell your breath, lick the back of your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Say, hey, man, it could save you. It could save you in a pinch. The next comment says, "Tell me if you want me to propose a solution or just listen." Nail in the head.
Yeah.
Uh, we ain't out here wind talkers, man. We ain't out here trying to speak in code or read minds. Yes, you could be straightforward, and it's not going to, we're not going to receive that horribly. Well, if anything, it'll be well received if you just tell us exactly what you want from us. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead of trying to dance around it, do you want us to just
Yeah.
listen
Oh,
or
yeah.
do you want an actual, because men are problem solvers. Just by nature, we are problem solvers. We look at things different
Yes,
than,
indeed.
you know, so
Another comment says that I want to be the little spoon. Yeah.
just hold me, whisper sweet nothings all up in my ear.
Hey, I don't care if it's like if I'm laying in bed and I'm the little spoon, it feels like I got a backpack on me.
Rub my
It's all
shoulders while
good.
you back there, shit. Put me to sleep.
I can agree with that one.
Yeah,
Sometimes, bro. Sometimes, you know. So this one's a four-parter from this guy that comment. He said, "We like oral enough to be a carrot on a stick."
true.
I mean, I could see that. Okay,
A reward-based system.
a reward-based system, right? Maybe,
Ralphie
maybe.
May did a great number on this. If you ain't watched his, he's talking about girls. We're down there for 12, 15 minutes sometimes. You go down there and 30 seconds later, you want to be done.
My child, my child. What's it called? The TMJ. My
Yeah.
TMJ's acting up. It's clicking. It's clicking. The second one from this same person was, "We like seeing you nude, even if you don't like being seen nude." I
Yeah,
can get that. You know,
that is
so
true.
we talked about this before
Visual
too. Like, if it's
creatures.
a long-term relationship and you still over here like, that's a little rough to deal with. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we dating you because we think you're beautiful. This fourth one just says, "We would like it if you watched or did our hobbies with us." I can see that. I
That
can
is
see that
true.
based depending on what the hobby is and stuff. If you into model trains and you like sit here in my model train room and watch my train go around the tracks, because we seen that stuff growing up.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bruh. Nah, you can't expect, wow, choo choo. Oh my goodness, I went under the bridge, you know. But if you're doing cool stuff, I could see that. Like, my girl goes and shoots with me and stuff, and that's my hobby. I shoot all the time. And she's actually a really good shot. Girls are usually really good shots, and which is scary because
Yeah, Hayden tears it up. She's out here popping eggs at 100 yards with a 22. I'm like, golly, girl. Just blasting
all
them.
right, this one might be either side of the fence for some dudes, but we are not as strong as we pretend to be. I could see that. I could see that for some folks. Um,
Well, this guy said
yeah,
he said it good the other day. He goes, girls want us to open up to you, but the first time you use that against us will be the last time we tell you anything. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be
yeah,
hard for the whole world. We got to carry everything on our shoulders all the time, go out and face the world, and then come home. And, you're supposed to be the person that we can drop our guard with, but you use that
yeah. If
against
you
you.
weaponize our insecurities, man, that's
That's it.
definitely
I mean,
not.
your man ain't gonna tell
That's a
you
red flag, if
nothing.
anything, man. This one guy says, "How nice of a ass I have." Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's
Oh
situational, but I
shit.
mean, if a girl says you have a nice butt, I mean, I'd be flattered. I'd be like,
You ain't seen that short that's been running around where the guy and girl are walking by the park? I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this, and the guy's like, "Ooh, damn! Like, woo, nice ass!" And he's like, she's like, "Are you gonna let him talk to me like that, or are you just gonna let him say that?" And he turns around and goes, "Thanks, bro. Been hitting them squats." He's like, "Yeah, I could tell." She's all pissed off. She's like, "What is even happening right now?"
hey man, this man, more people care about their physical health, man. More people hitting the gym, appreciate and uplift folks because it's good to keep that kind of momentum.
Yeah, man.
Uh, let me see here. Let me find like one or two more, and then we can get on to what you got.
Yeah, I got a short one here.
This one says that we want you to help us assemble our Millennium Falcon Lego edition.
God, I don't even want to do that.
Dude,
Right?
I think that thing is like a couple thousand pieces.
Oh God, easy
Like
has to be.
easy. That's
Hey, people
wild.
got hobbies, man. You got the patience to sit there and put all that stuff together.
And then I'll end it on this. I'll end it on this right here. A woman who brings calm, respect, and loyalty to a relationship stands out more than she may realize. That is facts. That is
Yeah,
facts.
fellas,
Be my peace.
we got a male audience watching us. It's definitely something to discuss with your girls.
Yeah, gentlemen. Any gentlemen that feel like commenting, let us know what you would like to tell a lady that you were in a relationship with that you haven't told before, if you felt like need was there.
I got a boyfriend that's pissed off at a dad here. It starts off,
That went. I'm glad you ended the sentence like that. I was like, you got a boyfriend, bro. All right, I
no,
respect
yeah,
you.
no.
Love you still, bro. Love you still.
Shit. Says,
That's who you getting in shape for, huh?
oh, yeah. I've been hitting them squats. Thanks, bud. Hip thrusting all day in the gym. All you do is just
That's
hip
who your
thrusting.
spotter is, bro. That's who your spotter is. I see
Oh
you.
God. All right, all right. This dad starts off. My daughter's 21, and I've always been pretty close with her. She moved in with her boyfriend a couple months ago. It was a little tough seeing her move out, but I know she's an adult and building her own life. She drives an old Corolla, a lot of miles on it. A couple weeks ago, she mentioned the steering wheel had started shaking when she got up to high speeds. Sometimes the front end would shudder when she braked. She told me her boyfriend said he would take care of it. Another week went by. It still hadn't been looked at. Last week she came to my place and it was getting worse. And it was starting to make her nervous to drive. So I took her for a quick drive. The wheel was shaking pretty good around 60 miles an hour, shuddered when I hit the brakes. So I knew right away that it was probably because the brakes and rotors were bad. Jacked the car up, pulled the wheels off. Sure enough, ran to the parts store, grabbed some new brakes and rotors and pads, swapped them out. Don't take very long. It says, my daughter was really happy. She thanked me a bunch. It wasn't a big deal. I've worked on cars most of my life, and she's my kid. Granted, any dad would be worried. A few days later,
Yeah,
she and
hell
her
yeah.
boyfriend came over for dinner. At one point, he pulled me aside and told me I shouldn't have fixed her car. He said it was his responsibility as her boyfriend to handle that kind of thing, and that doing it myself stepped on his toes. I told him I wasn't trying to prove anything. The car was just getting worse. I was worried for my daughter's safety. That's why I fixed it. Since then, he's been pretty short with me, and the vibe has been a little weird. My daughter said he feels like I undermined him. From my point of view, she's still my daughter, and if something on her car is unsafe and I can fix it in one afternoon, I'm going to. And that end of story. Listen, I have a daughter, and if she said, Dad, something's wrong with my car, that shit's getting fixed right then and there. He gave the man a week. And she's obviously having to drive around. Obviously, these folks probably don't have a lot of money. Dude's been working on cars his whole life, as I have. It says, my first immediate thought is a red flag is his ego. He just stepped on his ego. That's all it is. If he shouldn't be so uptight and fix her car, if that's it, you shouldn't be apologizing for shit. I'm agreeing with all the commenters. She's not property. She can get help from whoever is available and willing to help her. This is a red flag for his behavior. Yeah, fellas, don't be going to a girl's dad and getting pissed off at him that he helped, especially if it's like a safety issue or something like that. My daughter tells me anything with her safety. I'm right there. We've all seen those videos like
Bro, I would love to see.
dad skipping on in. Oh, he put hands on you and he's just skipping up. Pop.
I would love to see, like, down the line, you know, like, if Hayden was in her 20s, one of her boyfriends pulling you aside to tell you you stepped on his toes.
I'm
I would
like,
just
well,
love to
little
see how
nigga.
that went down. I'll be over there just eating my popcorn like, homie, you're talking to the wrong one.
Yes, not
I ain't the
happening.
1, the 2, or the 3 player. You got me twisted
Yeah, you
right here.
better
Don't
fucking miss
ever
me
tell
with
me.
that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good
dude.
God.
You know, you really stepped on my toes. Like, you ain't nothing, bro.
Nah. See, it's well, she moved in with this guy, so obviously the dad's not just gonna fucking, and
Yeah, for
step all
sure, but
over little
still.
homie. But at the same time, I would just broke him off. Like, look, I didn't mean to step on your toes. If you're feeling any kind of way, next time maybe you and I could fix it together. If it was a money thing and you couldn't afford it, I understand. Money's tight. It's been tight with me. That's why I know how to work on cars. And I've done how many brakes and rotors, and you probably have too.
I've done
Yeah,
so many,
so
bro. I do
many.
my girls, my own
And that's
freaking.
quick, man. If you got them,
Yeah,
and
that's
rotors
probably
are
one of
cheap
the easiest
now.
things out there.
Yeah, nobody even gets rotors turned anymore. They just go buy new ones, I mean,
Yeah.
just how it goes. And that's a quick fix, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's literally nothing. If the dude's waiting a week, and I mean, we know what it's like to be driving something and be like, "Ugh," like you're like, oh crap,
and the daughter
you
went
know.
over to the house and complained about it again. There's
Mm,
that aspect too. Like, okay, well, first of all, she was over here and she was talking about it again, how she was nervous about it. And now she's
yeah,
nervous about it. Maybe you're tied up with work. I don't know. But anyway, you know how that stuff
yeah.
goes. Man just
First off,
took a blow to his little ego. He's young.
Homie needs to take that bass out of his voice when he talks to his girl's dad, for
Yeah.
one, and
Oh
know his
God.
place.
If he would have went back up to him and said, hey, I was super swamped with work. I've been meaning to get to it this week as soon as I had a day off, but let me reimburse you for the brakes and rotors. Because I feel like it's my responsibility to cover that, being her boyfriend and
But
man.
that's grown man stuff.
I know.
Obviously,
I know.
he
He's
ain't grown
young.
man like that based on the interaction that you
Fools use
just read and stuff. But
ChatGPT, something. Watch the Brothers Grin. Get some good advice.
dude,
Man, that's it.
but
That's all I got for tonight. We'll keep this one nice and short.
get some advice.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about stinky
Stupid.
breath. Could you imagine having
If you
that
need
conversation?
to learn how to step up in life, you watch our videos.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
god
good
awful.
gosh.
But all right, till next time.
Later.